I guess I can talk about, the the guy that I am today. Um, Came through like a lot of parts in my life. Um, the most difficult part in my life, I think, was finding someone who could really understand me because I felt like I was like real different, real outside the box type of person. I don't know if that makes sense, but someone to really understand me. And I did actually find someone to understand me. And once I started, he was a staff member at my school. And so once I started to talk to him, he was a psychiatrist or whatever. And once I started to do that, I found out more about myself. And I felt like we would have these conversations that were just, they weren't like any conversations I ever saw anybody have or anything like that. Like we just talk about the world and stuff like that and what's wrong with the world. And I felt like at that point we were entertainers, I felt like we were actors and we would walk through the school or whatever and we would just, we would act, we would entertain. And so that part of my life brought me to film. And I love film. I love watching movies. I feel like that's my world right there. And I want to direct. I know I'm not looking at the camera, but that's the world that I want to do. And I want to, do as best as I can. And I feel like at times I can feel my greatness, but I don't like to show it a lot. And I'm like a very private person. And it's because of how my father was. I got it from him. and uh, but that's part of my life. A lot of people, not a lot. I would say like maybe 3 or 4 people helped me become who I am today, and I learned how much of a different person I was than everybody else. And when I was talking to him, I would always look at him talking to other people and then him talking to me. The thing I was an observer, not just naturally born, and I could see things that nobody else could see. And that's why I was looking at film, but the way that we would communicate was different and on some entire other level than how he would talk to other people. And then that's when I felt good about myself. But other things that I've learned what kind of person to be and what level to think on. Like I'm a very deep thinker, and that's what I would say for right now.